Morning, Happy New Year. So I said the other day that I was going to try and use this little angel in something, and that is what I'm going to try and do. I don't know if I'll use all of them or just the one imperfect angel. So I have my board book prepped with gesso that I've shaded with a little bit of chalk pastels. And I've been thinking about using something out of one of these books. Now this book is all black and white. Now there's one color thing there. I have this one. So, nice colors here that I could possibly use. That already look like painting. So like for a background, if I wanted to do something like that. I'm sorry, I don't even know if I'm in frame. I've kind of moved everything to where it's in the sunshine. Because we're a little bit, the sun's bright today, but it's causing big shadows on my workspace. See something interesting. This is where a critter has eaten through all of this. I don't know if that's considered like bookworms. Anyway, I really love the color of these roses. Now the thing with using this stuff is the pages are very thick. So that's something that I have to think about. I do have this book. I really like this. Let's see, that would be definitely a contrast. I have a bunch of my own pictures of angels from the cemetery that I want to try and figure out how to use and incorporate into something. Look at these angels here. See, I kind of even just like this crackle effect. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to start by doing something. And maybe I won't involve a whole bunch of magazines. Maybe it doesn't need to be that complicated. Oh, the dog behind me is drinking from his water bowl. It's always a huge event. So I don't know which is louder, my heavy breathing or the dog's drinking. Oh, that looks pretty. All right, so there's that one. Oh, maybe I could do this. Look. Have all that goodly ink on it. Let's see if anything comes of this. Oh, a little bit. Not much. If I had a roller, that might have worked. Okay, let's get this little gal cut out. Now, she's a little thick. I'm wondering if I should try and thin her down. No, probably not. I don't want to mess with the image. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because I think that's the strongest glue that I have right now.
We got a lump in here. Gone.
Oh, I'm getting fingerprints on her. Weigh her down. Okay, so she has dried and she has smudges, and that's okay because she's just a little girl who's learning. So she can be smudgy. So I have these two books. Now this Music Hour third book, I'm pretty sure has like psalm type stuff, maybe not. Here's one about church. So I think I'm gonna pull something from that. I kind of like this one. I was thinking, okay, so I am filming this on January 1st, but I'm still trying to finish up my December daily. So I was thinking of this for Christmas Eve. So the first Noel is all about the angel announcing the birth of Christ. So I could do that. But I kind of like this little New Year as well. Okay, I think I'm going to pull Little New Year for this side. And then I have this book. It's kind of like a huge, it's a book, but it's kind of like a huge Hallmark card. So I kind of like these little sentiments here. And I found this one. Wait. Well, this is nice here. I'm going to pull that. And I actually saw this right here, Constant Love. So let's see where all that goes. I'm thinking tearing. I don't need all of it. I just need the idea of it. So let me do that. And let me now it's cut straight across the bottom, so that's going to make it hard to just put it where I want, because I don't like the straight edge to be anywhere but on the edge. Boy, that ink really doesn't dry very quickly, does it? Oh well. Okay. What am I looking for? All right. Well, let me get my glue stick going. Do this one. I do think I'm going to just make it smaller. I'm just using the smooth part of this glue stick to rub this down. It's very smooth. It's funny, when I see this little angel, I think of those, you know, there's like a thing that says like, "Dear Santa, I can explain." I feel like she's like, "Dear God, I can explain." Okay, so there's that. Let's see what else. I was gonna do, well, let me get a little gesso going here. Just a little. Oh, just a little, sure. Okay, so. Okay, get some over this. Okay, now. Let's see, I need something like a card. Oh. All right, let's see how that looks. All right. And then maybe, oh, that's going to be in my way. Maybe I'll have to wait, and by that time I'll forget about it. So let's go ahead and get rid of the rest of this. All right, now I have to wait for more drying time. I think I'm going to put this in front of the space heater, and then I just want to put down some words. I think I want to give her a little bit of a ground to be standing on. So let's see if I can do that. There's a little white paint. And I'm going to add just a little watercolor, I think. Maybe we'll do purple, just because I was thinking of brown. And so I'm going to try and do something a little bit opposite from what I'm thinking. And a softer brush. Okay, here we go. This is good. The light keeps changing, so sorry about that. Now I can just go ahead and lose some of this here and there. And I don't even know that you can really tell that it's purple. I'm going to do a little of this. Let's see. You know, just trying to make a mess, right? And just waiting for it. Oh, sorry. Got a little enthusiastic there. Okay, the light's changing once again. I have the holly tree out in my backyard, and it is like, I don't know, it's probably 50 feet tall, and the sun's going behind it. So this is semi-dry. I found this, so I really like this. Comfort and Joy, Constant Love. So I'm going to fit that in. And I probably cut it too close when I cut it out. I hear the cat somewhere. I hear the cat meowing. Hey, E?
Yeah.
The cat's out there meowing. Hey.
Yeah.
Looking for a little company. Yeah. That's our wild cat that's adopted us. He's become the boss. So what if I put this here and here, right? Comfort and Joy, Constant Love. I'm gonna get those down, and then let's see. Get those rubbed down. And then I wanted to do this. I want to do deer. God. So I don't know whether I should.
Do you hear it?
No. Thank you for bringing all those dishes in, though. Oh no, my E is glued down. There we are. Let's see how that looks. I like that. Okay, so I'm guessing Fabri-Tac, but maybe I could like temporarily put the letters down with
Funny cat.
yeah. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
You work, so maybe it'd be done early, and then your thing will come, right?
Maybe. I was trying to see if I could like scratch under its chin.
Yeah.
And like they backed off and like looked at my hand and then had to take a step forward to bite my hand. And, like,
So it was already out of danger, but it thought it would let you know.
yeah.
I think that's probably a fear of being grabbed, you know? Like,
Could be.
I'm supposed to be working right now. Okay, so now that's very temporary, but it gives me the option to kind of figure out where I want to put it. So what if I say deer up here, Oh God, it's going to be hard to fit in. And I really would probably prefer maybe like that. To me, that's probably the main way that it's going to fit. Ah, decisions. And then wondering where I put my fabric glue, which I just had. Here it is. Okay, I am going to tack the fabric down and leave it all long. And then when I know that it's going to stay there, I'll trim it up. So do like that, right? Ah. Yep, trying to make a mess. So I'll get that out from in front of her face before too long. Okay. Let me see. Maybe I can just press this down a little bit. All right. It wants to come up, but it'll dry. And this one. And once the fabric is down and it's holding everything down, then I can do the edges. Ah, okay. So now the other thing I want to do is I want to try and make this a little less bold. So maybe what I'll do is find my gold. Use a little of that on it. I actually think that kind of worked. Okay, so let's do this. It's because I'm impatient. I know it is. Maybe I'll leave that loose. All right, now it's pretty good, right? Now I think I'm going to just use something to like seal it over. I'm going to clip these off. You know what? I'm really impatient. I'm going to let it dry. And look at it when I'm done working. Finish it up. All right, I'm back from work. So these are on there. Pretty darn good. I'm going to leave this here so that the eye follows it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencils and do a trace around if I can find my pencils. If I can't find my pencils because I moved them yesterday, then I will just use the chalk pastel. I think that I'm going to do that. So I have these. All right, let's see how that works. I need my pushy brush. Darn it. I just used too much of that. That's all right. Okay, so what's happening here that's not so great is that this ink is reacting to the water.
How is it out there?
Windy. I just loaded up the bird feeders though, so now I figure I'll wait. And when I came home, the cat ran across the front porch like he was running away from me.
Someone's in the milk crate.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's probably waiting for the birds too now. My son is checking out the cat, who right now is hanging out outside. He probably watched me fill the bird feeders. That little kitten, it really is pretty cute. He's kind of, you know, he's kind of cool because he's got his own ideas. Oops. I don't know what to do about over here. I kind of wanted her to look illuminated, and she doesn't. The cat's getting attention from Ethan. You see him out there?
Yeah, I'm going to take a look.
Thank you. Ha ha ha, coffee. So you letting him pet him?
Yeah, he's scratching him.
Yeah. He was saying the cat, Ethan was trying to scratch under his neck. And so the cat backed away and then came back and gave him a little nibble like, hey, don't do that anymore. But he did it, like he didn't do it in the moment. He did it after he was already away from him.
Did you get the birdseed in Walmart?
Yep. They have tons of it at the Walmart in Washington. Nobody's coming yet.
What's that?
Nobody's coming yet. They're all on a different schedule, I think.
What are you doing, Nate? Yes.
He's putting up with you?
Yeah, take a look out there, Dad.
He already did. He already peeked. Finish up. I'm almost done.